जब पोर्टुगल के प्लेयर्स ड्रेसिंग रूम में जाते हैं, ठीक है, तो मैनेजर को या रोनाल्डो को किसको गुड मॉर्निंग बोलते हैं पहले?
I think Ronaldo को.
रोनाल्डो को ही बोलते हैं.
After a goal is scored, entire team from the bench also joins in.
Yeah.
So when Portugal was scoring, everyone joined in, and the camera was not on the goal scorer; it was on Ronaldo.
या अरे इसके वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है कि एक कैमरा उन लोग को शॉट पड़ रहा है. अभी गोल होने के बाद कैसे 10 एंगल से दिखाता था गोल, अभी 7 ही एंगल से दिखा रहा है, बाकी 3 एंगल रोनाल्डो का राइट प्रोफाइल चल रहा है. Hello and welcome to Amazon Pay Presents SK Fan Jam with me, Anirban. I'm very happy to be joined by two crazy fans of Spain and Portugal. Representing Spain, we have Dhanuka Ganesh, who has been a Spain supporter since 1998 and is also the founding member and president of Women's Affairs at Bombay Peña, the official supporters club of Real Madrid. Welcome, Dhanuka.
Hi, thank you so much.
Are you feeling okay?
What can you do? Things aren't as great as I thought they would be today, but we move on. Still the World Cup.
What time did you sleep last night?
I just waited in the vain hopes that I might get some sadistic pleasure with at least Portugal drawing it out a little bit.
Yeah.
The Swiss giving them some kind of fight, but no, to add to the woes, that was a complete whitewash. So, yeah.
And with us, we also have Gaurav Kapoor, who has been supporting Portugal since 2008, which is yesterday. And obviously is a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. You're feeling much better. You had a better night.
Much better. After the first match between Spain and Morocco, I was having nightmares because I was expecting that Portugal and Switzerland would be a much tougher game. But Fortunately, thanks to Ramos, it was a completely different affair.
Thanks to Ramos, of course, and also thanks to probably Ronaldo not playing from the start.
I'm sure those stories will come.
Yeah, but guys, like Spain versus Portugal was kind of supposed to be the quarterfinal. But this has been a World Cup of upsets. No bigger upset than Qatar getting the World Cup. I think that's still the biggest one, bigger than Morocco beating Spain. But we tried after Spain got knocked out. Dhanuka, we tried getting a Morocco fan, but we couldn't find one. Okay, we just couldn't find. Then we thought कि ठीक है, Hakim Ziyech की वजह से थोड़ा Chelsea fan को लेके आते. Surprise, there are no Chelsea fans also. Real Chelsea fans. So this is the fantastic pair that we have for this episode. Slightly like different vibe. Spain is out, Portugal still in with a chance. I'll start with you, Dhanuka. Do you think one of the reasons for Spain's performance at this World Cup is the players who are not there in the team, the likes of Thiago and Ramos? Did that play a role?
Absolutely. So I have been on this rant since the squad selection, right?
Yeah.
Why? How can you leave out so many of them? It's okay to say that you're going for the next generation of Spain, and Luis Aragonés has done that too in the past. So it's nothing new for a manager to have kind of their own preference for their style of play. But then the bias can't be so evident. Personal bias, I mean. So I thought at least they merited a place in the squad, even if not their starting 11. How can you not have a Ramos, a Thiago who is in excellent form for Liverpool when he's fit? So why would you not have these people? And even closer back home in La Liga, right? You have Canales, who has been doing really well, and Aspas, who has been the most consistent striker, I would say, for La Liga. And so many, Borja Iglesias, which, okay, fine, I understand not including all of them. But some of them, and this had to come and sort of bite you back in the where. So
Yeah, to be honest, I was happy that Thiago wasn't in the side, although he deserved to be, because
Sure.
100% he was always like, because I'm a Liverpool fan, he needs the rest. Because
Yeah.
Thiago, if he went to the World Cup, 100% he would get COVID when COVID is over. Okay, he just gets injured. Like, the last year or so, Thiago is all like, this is what I know. Ki Thiago is already out injured. Suddenly, I'll get a message that injury पे injury हो गया है. Like, वार्म अप में इंजरी हो गया है, सुपरमार्केट गया ब्रेड लेने उधर इंजर हो गया है, कुछ भी कर लेगा, पेट्रोल लेने गया उधर इंजर हो गया, तो एक
No,
तरफ से अच्छा है.
this is the opposite, right? Like you have everywhere else, you have all these people. You're like, oh God, I hope he doesn't get called because and all
Yeah.
the national team coaches are fighting, saying that oh no, club football is second and he has to play for the national team. And here you have like this ulta scenario, and I'm like, what is even going on? You're not even in the squad. How can that be possible?
Yeah, but from next generation of Spain's players, let's move to next generation of Portugal fans. Gaurav, Gaurav, you've been supporting Portugal since 2018. My question is, what were you doing before that?
Before that, I was quite neutral in terms of national team. I'll be very, very honest with you.
Okay.
It's very difficult for me to support a national team because I always like to, follow someone. If you're really following someone, you would want to follow them passionately. And I would not find that example. Probably that 2018 Ronaldo, and after 2020, since Bruno Fernandes has joined Manchester United, I've been a hardcore follower of Portugal because Bruno has made that difference in Manchester United as well.
Yeah, Portugal versus Morocco. What do you think? Is there a chance of another upset?
I think no. I think Portugal will win the match because I also like to look at it at a very different aspect. I think Spain did not expect Morocco to play with such good shape. Yeah. Now Portugal would know that Morocco is well capable of playing with a very good defensive line as well as having a very good shape. So it will be a difficult match. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy or a 6-1 or something like that, but I think Portugal will win the match against Morocco.
You have to say that you're under contract. But here's the thing, like Morocco, like yesterday I was just so surprised. Like, but Morocco has been playing well in this World Cup, right? Like
yes,
this exactly. World Cup has seen so many upsets. All the big teams have lost, but Morocco unbeaten. Which is, I think, just 5 teams were unbeaten out of 32 in the group stages. Morocco, so it's like pretty much deserved their place. Like Dhanuka, are you backing Morocco now? Like, will you like let go of the result yesterday? And is Morocco your team now, or who are you going to support for the rest of the World Cup?
No, my second team is Brazil now.
I really hope that Morocco beat Portugal. Okay, I'm not supposed to take sides here, but sorry, but मतलब come on, like only African team left. थोड़ा romance चाहिए. Like actually Portugal भी नहीं जीता है World Cup. तो World Cup territory में I think Morocco and Portugal have same number of World Cups. But but
Portugal historically मतलब यार they've always been so good and हमेशा वो end में आके कहीं ना कहीं आके they will like falter and you'll be like अरे यार with like even having your Rui Costa and all the
that team was वो हमेशा England को knock out करके फिर हार जाता था that team Rui Costa, Figo.
Exactly. Manish. So you're like Manish, So कहीं ना कहीं वो एक soft corner है कि let's see like Portugal also do well.
Dhanuka, tell me something. You've been a Spain supporter since 1998. Now in 1998 तो like India में उतना कुछ football आता भी नहीं था TV में, right? La Liga तो एकदम ही नहीं, I guess. How did you come to become a Spain supporter? Was it like a choice you made during the World Cup?
I have seen 94, but I don't really remember anything significant from 94. I think 98 was was a fantastic World Cup. There were such good games and such good teams, very strong teams. And it was the most interesting World Cup at that point, until that point, right? In my memory at least. So for the longest time, that was my favorite World Cup. And Raul played... Raul made his debut in that World Cup. So that Spain versus Nigeria game is sort of like imprinted in my memory, which Spain lost. But somehow I became a Spain fan because I saw Hierro taking that amazing sort of free kick and Raul scoring on debut. And Yeah, it was a very, I liked that team, and both Hero and Rahul were at Real Madrid at that time. So that's how, in fact, I became a Real Madrid supporter. So मेरा तो उल्टा है, because in those days there was no club football, right? So I started supporting Spain, and then I became a Real Madrid supporter because of that.
Acha, in club side Liverpool, in countryside, acha, you follow England.
Countryside, you're England.
Acha,
I'm England. I like pain. I'm England completely.
It's coming home.
बस यार खत्म हो जाए एक बार ये coming home is more annoying than those vuvuzelas, I think. It's a close contest.
First of all, it's not coming home, I think.
Okay, reverse jinx this is.
I'm trying everything. Just, I'm not wearing jerseys. I have an England cap. उसको मैं like छूता भी नहीं हूँ. I'm like ये बचपन में बहुत करता था और कभी नहीं जीता. Like पोर्टुगल को हराना है. पोर्टुगल का मैं कुछ पहन के आता next time. But tell me गौरव, ये जो रोनाल्डो का सर्कस चल रहा है, ये like last 1-1.5 महीना से या last like 6 महीना से, isn't that going to affect the Portugal team? Like surely, you know, it's going to play some impact. Like Ronaldo थोड़ा तो ऐसे, you know, वो vibe देता है ना कि I am थोड़ा narcissistic है basically, मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ. तो team game में थोड़ा problem होना चाहिए ना इसमें.
Yeah, I think it would have a little bit of problem, to be very honest. I mean, I have a Real Madrid fan also, so I mean, she would also have some sentiments towards Ronaldo. I'm pretty sure of this. And but at the end of the day, I think it does affect the team. But I think if the manager is strong, the coach has a point, then I think the team somewhat has stability. And I think Santos has been very clear on what he wants out of the team, and he has shown it. Benching Ronaldo, I mean, round of 16, it's a thing we cannot even think. Like, you know, before the tournament, someone would not have even predicted that Ronaldo would be benched, no matter what happens.
जब पोर्टुगल के प्लेयर्स ड्रेसिंग रूम में जाते हैं, ठीक है, तो मैनेजर को या रोनाल्डो को किसको गुड मॉर्निंग बोलते हैं पहले?
I think Ronaldo
को ही बोलते हैं.
I think one thing which I loved yesterday was that nowadays you would have obviously observed that after a goal is scored, entire team from the bench also joins it. So when, you know, Portugal was scoring, everyone joined in, and the camera was not on the goal scorer; it was on Ronaldo.
अरे इसके वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है कि एक कैमरा उन लोग को शॉट पड़ रहा है. अभी गोल होने के बाद कैसे 10 एंगल से दिखाता था गोल, अभी 7 ही एंगल से दिखा रहा है. बाकी 3 एंगल रोनाल्डो का राइट प्रोफाइल चल रहा है. Before we head into our final segment, how about this, Denuka and Gaurav, let's have some predictions for this quarterfinal between Morocco and Portugal. Give us a scoreline. We'll start with Gaurav.
Portugal 2-1.
Why are you giving one goal to Morocco?
No, I think they will score. Even yesterday, I was surprised that Morocco, I think, had more open chances against Spain. Like, they had very clear-cut chances, but somehow they did not convert. Okay. And especially towards the extra half, the extra time as well. मुझे लग रहा है कि
2-1 Portugal. What about you, Denuka?
I would say 1-1, and then it's going to penalties. Extra time and penalties.
Doesn't matter. You know, when you watch.
No, because it's entertaining, Tabi. For me.
Exactly. When your team is not playing, you just want the game to go on forever. तो सडन डेट में 16 पेनल्टीज हो गए, अभी भी मिस कर रहे हैं.
Agreed. And हमारे कोई क्लब प्लेयर्स भी नहीं है दोनों में, तो खेलो 20 पेनल्टीज हो जाए तभी तो मजा आएगा ना. And तभी, like, you know, like watching the World Cup, you know, where matches just not ending. I think that's what we want as a neutral. That's what we want. And you know, if you're watching the World Cup with friends, then obviously like banter like this is what adds to it, right? It's what adds to the World Cup experience. तो ये सब तो चलता रहेगा, but just you know, a quick message: if you're watching the World Cup with your friends, दोस्तों के साथ अगर आप बैठ के मैच देख रहे हो, तो don't forget to recharge your DTH connections with Amazon Pay. क्योंकि Amazon Pay देता है guaranteed rewards on every recharge. So just remember this: pay Amazon से.
So this penalty shootout works in this way. I'll ask a question. Just answer. As soon as you hear the question, answer. If you get it right, then obviously you get the point. If you get it wrong, the opponent gets the point automatically by default. If you're not sure, you can probably pass. First question. General World Cup trivia, guys. Who is the only player to score a hat trick in a World Cup final?
No one?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Gaurav gets the first goal.
Okay, who is it?
It's Geoff Hurst in 1966. England. It was Geoff Hurst only, no? Who scored?
काफी vintage question.
4-2.
वाह,
Yeah.
इतने जल्दी मैंने भी नहीं देखा है.
दोनों का थोड़ा होप है. हम लोग थोड़ा like old timers है ना, तो ये सब करना चाहिए. Okay, next question. Who is the oldest player ever to score in a World Cup knockout match?
Pepe.
Pepe is right. 1-1. What happened, Gaurav?
Yesterday.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about the commentary yesterday.
You're actually.
तो अभी भी जेफ फर्स्ट की सोच रही है.
इतना पेपे के बारे में बात कर लिया कि.
Okay. This is अच्छा 1-1 हो गया. Third question. Which is the only World Cup so far where Cristiano Ronaldo has scored more than one goal?
The last World Cup.
The last one. What was it?
I said
for
it.
the hat trick against. Yeah.
He scored a hat trick against Spain only. All right, Gaurav, 2-1 to you.
Thank God.
You need
I was
one
trying
more.
to remember the year. हम लोग अभी कौन से year में -4 and all.
कभी मेरे साथ भी होता है. मेरे को भी लगता है कि आज कौन सा डे है, कौन सा मंथ है, कौन सा ईयर है. सही है. Let me think. Okay, the next World Cup. Next question. Okay, again, next question is a vintage question, a little long question, but very easily you can derive it. Okay. So this is a Hitler World Cup question. Okay. So this country X had qualified for the 1938 World Cup. Okay. But less than 3 months before the World Cup, Adolf Hitler's Germany annexed this country and some of their players were made to play in the German team. Which country?
Yugoslavia.
Poland. Okay. Sorry.
अभी ये दोनों ही wrong है, तो मैं अभी किसको point दूँ?
किसी को नहीं मिलेगा. Netherlands.
What was your answer? Sorry, Denuka, what was your?
No, I said Poland.
Acha, I said Yugoslavia. Oh.
You said Yugoslavia. Is it Netherlands?
No, ये कितना गलत आंसर्स देगा इसमें मेरे को देखना है. तू बोलते रह तुम लोग.
अरे मैं सोच रही हूँ हिटलर कहाँ एनेक्स किया.
हाँ. Just go like okay, it's a free for all, no negative mark here. Whoever gets it right will get it. So just.
अभी और कहाँ है? Germany.
Belgium.
Not Belgium. ये चलेगा लगता है.
Belgium नहीं होगा. That will be France and उनका टक्कर ना. No. No.
Couple of more guesses.
France attacked England at the time, so it can't be England or France. No, I have no idea.
Austria.
Austria. Oh,
Austria.
right.
Austria is correct. Gaurav wins the penalty shootout 3-1. Congratulations.
Hey, at least I got one right, unlike my team.
It was fun. This was the funnest question. It's like Europe, your UEFA का सारे members बता दिया तुम लोग. Finally Austria.
Now I'm hoping कि Belgium और Yugoslavia पे attack किया हो at least.
अच्छा, you're hoping. देख, chances are किया तो है. ठीक है.
Hitler.
But thank you so much, guys, for joining us for this episode of Amazon Pay presents SK Fan Jam with me, Anirban. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I had a blast.
Awesome. Thank you very much, and thank you especially to our viewers for tuning in to this episode. See you next time.
Tired of better luck next time? Time to switch to Amazon Pay UPI. Guaranteed rewards daily.